Health officials say it could be a game changer in the battle against the overdose crisis. British Columbians will now be able to test their drugs for traces of fentanyl with free take-home test strips.
Somebody would take a very small amount of drugs and put it into about 30 milliliters of water and then stir it up.
Vancouver Coastal Health says designated sites within the health authority will soon offer the strips so users can privately check their drugs before use. And a positive or negative for fentanyl is revealed within seconds.
If there are 2 stripes there, it means that the test is negative. Fentanyl is present in about 90% of the opioids. We think that the strips might also be useful when people are testing stimulants because it's very uncommon to have fentanyl there, but when it's there, it can be very dangerous.
The health authority says not everyone wants to go to a community health center, overdose prevention, or supervised consumption site to assess whether traces of fentanyl are in their drugs.
The strips are not perfect, and so we do tell people that they're just one of a number of harm reduction tools. So, they do help tell you if fentanyl is present, but even once you've done drug checking, that doesn't mean drugs are safe. So you should still use other harm reduction techniques, like starting with a test dose, not using alone, using with somebody present, or using at an overdose prevention site or a supervised consumption site.
The initiative comes after a study conducted this summer showed take-home drug checking is just as accurate as checks done at a healthcare center. To start, strips will be available at several centers in Vancouver, including Molson Overdose Prevention Site and St. Paul's Hospital. The strips will also be available in Powell River, the Sunshine Coast, and the Sea to Sky corridor.
We think drug checking is just another tool that people can use, but they have to use it with the other harm reduction tools too.
Health workers say most overdose victims are using alone, so being able to use the strips to check their stash could help them make safer choices and potentially reduce overdoses. In Vancouver, Isabel Regem, City News.